Yo, what up, YouTube? What up, boxing fans? So Orlando Salido will get in there and defend his title on HBO against Miguel Angel Garcia. This is a good fighter. This is a fighter that's undefeated, 30-0 with 26 KOs. While Orlando Salido doesn't have such a glossy record. He's got 39 victories, 27 by way of KO, and he's lost 11 times, with 5 of them by knockout. But if you look at his record, the last guy he lost to was in 2010, and that was Yuriorkis Gamboa when it was 18-0. That went to a 12-round decision. It's pretty tough to beat Gamboa by decision. Now, before that, he lost a disputed decision in 2008 to Cristobal Cruz, which he later avenged. And before that, Orlando Salido's last loss was to guess who? Juan Manuel Marquez in 2004. And that was at 126, the featherweight world championship. So that says a lot about Orlando Salido. He doesn't lose to too many guys, but those 11 losses really came mainly early on in his career, when he was picking up the ropes of boxing and learning on the job. Now this is him at 32 years of age, has come into his prime with 2 sensational knockout victories against Juan Manuel Lopez in the 8th and the 10th round. Both of those fights were in Puerto Rico. It doesn't get any more high pressure than that. Whereas Miguel Garcia, or Mikey Garcia, has not really risen to that sort of talent level or fought anybody at that level at all. Combined record of his last 3 fights are like 100 with 24 losses. That says a lot. And 4 draws. 124 losses and 4. That says a lot about level of competition. And if I include the last 4 fights, the 4th guy is 19-12-1. So this guy's really just coming up. He's definitely a prospect. He just has some alphabet soup titles: NABF, WBO, NABO. That's alphabet soup. Overall, Garcia as a fighter, he's a very good technical fighter. He's got that good jab. He's got a solid right hand. He knows how to go to the body. He's got good foot movement. Very good technically. But Garcia is a completely different animal. He's not someone that loses to technical fighters. In fact, one of the main great achievements of Orlando Garcia was he was the first, I believe he was the first or second guy to defeat Robert Guerrero. The first one was a split decision type loss. When Orlando Salido fought Robert Guerrero, it was clear who was a better fighter. Salido had his number. So, if you want to consider Robert Guerrero as one of those slick, solid boxers, Salido knows what to do with them. He either stays on the outside, he uses his angles, and he comes in with power shots. He knows how to hook to the body and hook to the head in tremendous fashion. And if you want to ask about his power, talk to Juan Manuel Lopez, who was one of the most highly touted featherweights, coming up. And look what happened to him. Orlando Salido cracked his code and knocked him out in spectacular fashion in Fight of the Year candidates in both fights. So overall, this to me is a great fight. I don't think Mikey Garcia is on the level of Orlando Salido. I just don't think he's there. This really reminds me when Victor Chinyan was fighting a rising prospect in Orlando Del Valle, and Victor Chinyan just went in there and mugged this kid. He schooled him completely and just gave him an awkward style to deal with. And I think that's what Orlando Salido is going to do. I don't know how prepared Miguel Angel Garcia will be for a top level guy with an underrated record. I think Orlando Salido will really show what he's made of, and this is going to be a marquee performance for him because I think it's going to be a great fight. I think both these guys can have a great war in there. But I think Orlando Salido will eventually prevail, and he's going to take him into deep waters. I think he's either going to stop him late or he's going to win a clear decision. I like Orlando Salido in the fight, and that's how I see it. For now, it is what it is, guys. Peace out. Take care.